This tier list has been everywhere on Chinese social media lately. 夯顶级人上人 NPC 拉完了 Everyone's been posting it, arguing about it, tagging friends, and today we're going to really talk about what these words mean in their characters itself. And before I got into that, let's test which tier you are on right now in terms of learning Chinese. So think about when you want to compliment someone, which phrase are you going to say? Same meaning, 5 completely different level. 夯 tier, 你夯爆了。顶级 tier, 你大神呐。人上人 tier, 你太牛了。NPC tier, 你真棒。拉完了，你很好。So after this video, you will know where exactly you're at and where to improve. Hi, I'm MC, a designer, artist, and the founder of etymology, a project I started because I fell in love with the art and the stories hidden inside Chinese characters. I've illustrated over 900 characters by hand, and I run a learning platform where we decode characters through visual storytelling, not memorization. Today, we're going to use the viral tier list as a lens to understand the 5 incredibly interesting Chinese characters and what they actually mean about human nature. Let's start at the top. First tier, hang, hang. And this one is my personal favorite. Look at the character on top is character da, meaning big. On bottom is the character li, meaning strength. In ancient China, hang describes driving a foundation pile deep into the ground. The hardest, heaviest labor imaginable. This isn't flashy strength, this is deep, unshakable strength, the kind that comes from doing the hard work when nobody's watching, the kind nobody can move. And honestly, that's the most accurate description of the top tier I've heard. Not the lowest person in the room, but the most deeply rooted. Second tier, 顶级, and here is where it gets interesting. Character 顶 is combined with the 丁 and the ye, and 顶, the original meaning is the very top of the head, like 头顶, the highest visible point. So 顶级 is the height everyone can see, and 夯 is the depth nobody can measure. You can be 顶级 without being 夯, but you can't be truly 夯 without eventually becoming 顶级, because the foundation always becomes the skyline. Third tier, 人上人. People above people. There's an old Chinese saying, endure the hardest hardship and you will rise above others. 吃得苦中苦，方为人上人. So this tier describes you are above most of the people. Next one, NPC. This is from the gaming. So NPC means non-player character, a background character in someone else's story. What's fascinating is that Chinese already had a character for this thousands of years ago. Character 众, 3 people, 3人, character inside side by side. The crowd, the masses, the people moving together without deciding where to go. And 众 isn't a bad thing. Civilization needs it, but there's a difference between choosing to be part of the crowd and never realizing you had a choice. Most of us are NPCs in other people's story. The real question is, are you the main character in your own? The last one, tier 拉完了, which honestly, I think everyone has felt at some point. The character 拉 means to pull. The left side is the hand radical and the right side is character 力. And it means to pull with everything you have. And 拉完了, meaning you've been put to the absolute limit, stretched, nothing left. And 拉 requires 2 forces, something pulling you forward, something holding you back. So 拉完了 isn't a destination, it's the moment of maximum tension, right before something breaks open. In physics, that's called the breaking point. In life, we call it rock bottom. But both are just the moment right before a new direction. So 拉完了 isn't the end of the story, it's where the story actually gets interesting. That's where you can walk your way up to next level. Eventually to the top tier, 夯爆了. So that's what this tier level means. 夯顶级人上人 NPC 拉完了. What's wild is that Chinese characters captured all 5 of these thousands years ago, before the internet, before gaming, before tier lists existed. So which tier are you at right now in terms of learning Chinese? If you want to go deeper into the stories hidden inside Chinese characters, I've built a whole platform for exactly that. 900 characters with the creative drawings and 10,000 regular characters with its library in HSK ranking. I'll link it in the description and go check it out. I'm MC, welcome back to 一起汉字 and I will see you next week.